If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.
Don't resist, you'll make it.
Somebody's coming. Move. How's it going?
Hi.
Hi. I got a package here for Orion.
All right, we run in.
Oh, okay. Are these just like random apartments here?
Yeah, each one. Number.
Oh, got it. Thank you.
Thank you. This is. You want apartment number, Rich?
No, sir.
Who's your little quiet?
Hey, Ryan. How's it going, man? Gordon, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Got a package here. It's about Julie. Some messages we should probably go over. I don't want to make a scene here or like have anybody over here. Can we just go in and talk about it? We're not here to hurt you or take anything from you.
I don't know.
It's about the girl that was just been messaging you on Whisper and Instagram. Just want to have a conversation, and they're not a bad dude or anything like that. But it's probably best we go over it because, you know, we do have everything saved and we just want to have a conversation about it. That's all.
Okay, can we step outside, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me just a second.
Just for my safety, can you keep that open, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. Yeah, well, we can just go. Would that parking lot work over there? Or?
If possible, I'd rather just.
Yeah, whatever works is voluntary. You don't have to talk to us.
People are going to be walking in and out, so we don't want people knowing your business or anything.
I understand. Just
All right.
I'm checking.
Oh, you're behind you. Oh.
Really, y'all got going on here?
Oh, nothing much. Just stuff. All right.
Oh, you good? Yeah.
You right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You want to have a seat right there, or?
Right here, good.
Okay, whatever works. Those are just for protection purposes. We're not here because, you know, we're two bigger dudes, so I just want you to know that we're not here to, you know, throw hands or anything like that. But basically, it's just about Julie. We just want to have a conversation about it, get it addressed. You know, you seem like a good dude, so I think we could just talk about it like this. So before anything, like, are you currently employed, or are you looking for a job, or?
I'm looking for a job right now.
Got it. Any luck, or?
Not at the moment.
Got it. Well, you know that Lane's Chicken Fingers over there?
I'm not entirely certain.
Got it. Well, are you new to town here, or?
Yeah, I've only been here about a year.
Okay. Well, they opened up a Lane's down there. They're hiring. They're currently starting off at like 16 or 17 an hour, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would check it out.
Okay.
But yeah, so I know you want to get your stuff together, so I just want to get this addressed with you, man. My name is Gordon, by the way, and I'm sorry to meet you like this.
Alex Rosen.
Yep. So it is about Julie. So before anything, like, how did y'all kind of meet up and everything, or how'd y'all?
I honestly don't know who you're talking about.
Okay,
Really don't.
fair enough. Well, it's about some Instagram messages and all that type of stuff.
I don't go on Instagram right now.
You don't go to Instagram right now?
No, I haven't been on Instagram in quite a while.
Okay. Did you ever have an Instagram account at any point?
At some point I did, yeah.
Okay. Was it the or something like that?
I don't remember.
Okay. What was your profile pic on there, if you remember?
Something to do with the Rangers, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's the same shirt you have on. It's a World Series champion logo, and you're wearing that shirt. Big baseball guy, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad they actually won. You know, they were the only team to not have a night. So that's, to me, that was like, yeah, that's God. That's truly them thanking God for winning, I think.
Right.
But Yeah, so maybe we can kind of narrow it down. When did you first get Whisper?
I haven't been on Whisper in close to 10 years.
Whisper in close to
Yeah,
10
I
years.
used to be on it a lot.
Okay, got it. So it's about some Instagram and Whisper stuff. When's the last time you remember being on Instagram?
Late last year.
Got it. Okay. I don't keep up too much with baseball. Are the Rangers still like kind of in play this year, or they tanked? They tanked. Okay.
Yeah, they were terrible this year.
Okay. Do you like keep up with any other sports at all, or?
Yeah, I've watched pretty much any sport.
Okay. I assume you're not a basketball fan because of your height, or do you still watch basketball too?
I'll watch it occasionally.
Okay.
Not much.
Fair enough. What's your? Do you do football and all that stuff too?
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you originally from? Are you from the DFW area, or did you root for the Rangers, or?
Yeah, I'm from like right down the road from the Ranger ballpark.
Oh no. So you're in Arlington?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So it is about some stuff on Whisper, okay? And you know, obviously we seem to align on a lot of things. Like I gotta admit, I'm a Houston fan, but I don't have any hatred for Dallas. All right, like, yeah, obviously you see him wearing that, right? But this Whisper account here is called, and the location here is here in Beaumont, Texas. And trust me, I've lived here for 10 years. If anybody's wearing a Mavs shirt in Beaumont, Texas, they probably get jumped. Or if they're wearing like a Ranger shirt, I guess we've been pretty nice to you recently.
Yeah.
But obviously, this is the only Whisper account that would be a Dallas fan in all of Beaumont, Texas. Okay, so we can kind of backtrack. I totally understand why I would hear like I haven't been on there in 10 years. I've been on this in 5 years, whatever. Obviously, we both know what we're talking about because it has your age on here too. There are pictures sent and all that type of stuff. Like I wouldn't have this picture for no reason, right? So I'm not going to argue with you about anything.
I've sent that picture to 7 people.
Okay, you sent that picture to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you think anybody else would maybe impersonate you or something? Got any enemies?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
But I mean,
All right.
I legitimately, I don't have any of that on my phone.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
It's not.
right. But Ryan, like, showing me your phone now, it doesn't really matter because everything's saved. And I'm just going to tell you, like, we don't come here because we don't know. Like, we came here because obviously the location said Beaumont. You're a Mavericks fan. You're a DFW sports guy fan, whatever. That wasn't even enough for us to come here. It was more of like we tracked it to this house, okay? So we know Spectrum fired you, okay?
Spectrum didn't fire me. I quit.
Oh, you quit?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, nobody would know that besides you. I mean, you told me that you said here that you were fired from Spectrum, okay?
And do you have a car?
No, I don't.
And this person also said that they don't have a car as well.
Right. So,
It's easy to say about somebody.
right. Well, Ryan, just obviously too many things line up, but the thing that really most just tells us that it's you is because it was tracked to this house. A lot of the messages were, and obviously the meeting at a 40-minute walk. It's exactly a 40-minute walk from here. So I'm not going to argue with you. Me and him are both not screamers. All right. We don't argue with people. We just want to know kind of like, has this been like a pattern, or is this something that was just once in a blue moon, or is just crashing down? Like what is it? Because
Again, I don't know what you're talking about.
We're here, listen, Ryan, now.
I really don't.
We're here because we don't think you're a bad dude. This is kind of like our Scared Straight program. We just like people to be real with us, and we be real with them. We just want to make sure that this isn't a reoccurring thing.
I understand. Look, I'm not trying to do anything wrong. I'm trying to get my life back. I want to get
Right.
back up to Arlington.
100%.
That's all I'm
No,
saying.
this is a dump here. Like we don't want to be here either, but here we are. That's what we're kind of trying to figure out, because we don't know if this is has been a pattern for you, or if this is just a once in a blue moon thing. Are you just so bored because there's really nothing going on job wise that like we're here right now? I mean, what is it? Because it's just obviously we didn't show up in McLean, right? This seems to be just internet to us, but we want to know if this was sincere, or was this you like around, or that's what we're trying to figure out, dude.
Like I said, I'm not trying to do anything like, I don't know.
So was it something like you got caught up a little bit? Like, late night, be honest with us. Do you get a lot of action?
My ex-wife comes down every now and then to come see me.
That's fair.
Yeah, but we all know, who wants to tap? I mean, like, that's your ex-wife, she's probably with a pack of right now. So, like, I get it. You want to, like, try something new and everything. And that's what we're trying to figure out, man. We honestly don't think you're a bad dude. We just think you just made a little silly mistake.
And, Ryan, you caught yourself there for a second when you said, I would never do anything like, and you paused to whatever this is. So,
well, because I already assumed what it is. I've seen this kind of stuff on.
What are you assuming it is?
That it's some kind of underage thing.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen this online.
That's a step in the right direction. So that could be why we didn't show up. Why we didn't show up to McLean. Whatever. Like, we just want to know because we don't want. Obviously, if we're here right now, we're not categorizing you into those type of people, right? Because I don't go talk to everybody. I mean, there's some people who are just so egregious and stuff, but don't ruin your good reputation that you have because you are somebody who is usually employed. You're somebody who doesn't do anything wrong because we've all made mistakes in life. We've all just done, I guess you could say, stupid stuff. I mean, dude, you could have a stack of papers talking to me about stuff I've said and stuff I've done. Same with him, man. So that's what we're trying to figure out, dude. Like, we don't know how sincere this was or if this was you just being a troll or you just around getting carried away. That's what we want to know because, and if you tell us that you don't know what we're talking about, that's totally fine, dude. Like, we don't have to talk to you either. We could just figure some other shit out. I don't know. But that's what we want to know. Like, what was this something where you were around or something you were hoping to see or what was it?
I'm definitely not trying to see an underage girl.
Okay.
So it was just something you wanted to keep online.
I'm not trying to do anything like that.
Okay.
So you just wanted to talk to her. I mean, that's a good step in the direction. You didn't want to actually see her. You just wanted to have like just a conversation with someone.
That's all I would ever want online would be a conversation.
Okay. So is this more of like a loneliness thing or is this just something you just like to talk to people? Like what was this here?
I do just like to talk to people online.
Okay. Fair enough. So if I were to categorize these messages here between Julie and Ryan, this is just an example of just somebody liking to keep a conversation going.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have any reservations about her age during this conversation, or did you not care?
I don't know what age you're talking about.
Okay, Ryan. Dude, I'm not here to argue, dude. Okay. We were just talking to her yesterday, all right, at 10:49 p.m. All right. I'm not here to argue with you. He's not here to argue. Dude, you were not on my bad side coming here. You're still not on my bad side. All right. But pretty much when we came here, we had a reputation of you that's kind of like a brick wall. And each time we kind of hear like, oh, I just have no idea what you mean. You're just taking a brick off that wall of your reputation. Like, don't categorize yourself into these other people, man, because you're somebody who truly has been on the right path his whole life, or at least just trying to get back on it. So obviously the Whisper account wasn't 10 years ago. It was very recently, within the past couple months. Same with the Instagram, man. I mean, your Instagram activity, there's some this month alone, dude. So
you just told her last month, September 29th at 6:58 p.m., just trying to run around, trying to find a new job that I don't get kicked out of my place.
Yeah. So Ryan, like, we're just trying to figure out, is this some type of pattern that's been going on for a little bit just with the online stuff, or is this just something you just kind of stumbled into randomly? That's what we're trying to figure out, dude. That's all.
It's just something kind of random.
Okay. So is this like a first time thing that something like this happening, or has this been going on for a couple years, or?
No, this hasn't been going on for a couple years.
Okay, so Julie was just a once in a blue moon, or just an exception to usually the rule of what? Okay. So I'm going to ask you again, man, and look, I will be honest with you. The reason why we're kind of, sidestepping and all of this, it's because you actually have a conscience about it, and that's what I felt about you coming here. Like, I'll be honest, if you just said everything straight up, like, that's something a would do, right? You actually have a conscience about it, so I actually do appreciate that. But now that you know that we know that you actually have a conscience about this, just be honest with us, because we work with honest people. Like, if we're looking for a new job, do you think your manager would work with somebody? Say you work at Lane's, right? And somebody spills the sauce, and it's two people responsible for it. Do you think I'd work with the person who is like, oh, I just spilled the sauce, or the person who's like, I don't know what you're talking about, even though they're on security camera, it's all just tracked to them? Who do you think I'd rather work with? 100%, dude. So let's kind of take a step back now. Were there any reservations kind of about her age at all with this, or?
So I honestly don't remember what she said her age was.
Okay, but you remember Julie, right? Okay, that's a step in the right direction. I appreciate that. Why? I guess you kind of answered this already.
But yes, there was some reservation.
There was a reservation about it. Why did you have a reservation?
Because I know it's not right.
You know it's not right. What's not right about it?
It's someone like that doesn't know what they're doing.
Okay, so was there an awareness that she was under 17?
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate your honesty,
Like
man.
I said, I don't remember exactly.
You just knew she was underage. Okay, that's fair. What age do you, and I get it, she told you months ago, but what age do you think she told you? Like, talking 7 or 8, or?
No. I want to say it was like 15, 16, but I don't know, honestly.
Okay, what about 10?
No, I wouldn't talk to somebody.
Okay, what if she told you she was 12?
I don't think she did.
That's a little bit of a different answer than 10. I think we remember she was 12.
I don't think she was, but I honestly don't remember.
That's fine. I mean, either way.
It was a while ago, but in the chat log, she did say that she was 12, and you did acknowledge her age. So we're not going to say that you're being dishonest.
Right.
It was a while ago. We're hoping that maybe this was a one-off thing, and maybe over the months you forgot about her age. You know, who knows? But she did say that she was 12 years old, and you did continue the conversation.
Yeah, and it could be a remembrance thing, but you've been mostly honest, so we appreciate it. So before really anything like this, I mean, how common is it for, just forget this for a second, how common is it for these younger ladies under 18 to kind of like lurk around on these apps to try to talk to older guys like this?
I mean, it seemed like it was a little common, but I honestly don't.
Okay.
Like, I know when I first started using Whisper and when I got back on it, now it kind of seemed like it was a little bit more common.
So you think the problem got worse?
Yeah.
Holy what? And look, I know you're not out searching for it because like we've seen other DMs and we know that you talk to adults and that's your preference, right? But how common has it been for these younger ladies under 18 to try to hit you up, try to talk to you?
Not really a problem. I haven't. I think there was maybe one other one that tried to.
Was she in this area or?
I don't remember.
What was her age?
Like 16.
16. Okay. Was she on Whisper or?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you just see these themes brought up like kind of on Whisper but distance yourself because you say it's kind of a bigger problem now? So why would you say it's a bigger problem now, like with this type of stuff? Like,
I honestly don't know. It does seem that we've kind of over things.
definitely. Texas Rangers know that. That's why they didn't have that. But so do you think with the kids being more, they're just on the internet more?
Yeah.
Okay. How bad would you say the problem is on Instagram?
I really don't go on Instagram that much, so I don't know.
Okay.
It's just if someone sends me an Instagram link, I might jump on there and watch it, but that's about it.
Sure.
Also, people send you links sometimes on Instagram.
Yeah, send me different videos on there.
Any links from Telegram? Sometimes.
No.
I know, like, people, like, on Instagram, they like the DMs to go to Telegram. So, like,
Right.
I mean, sometimes we'll get our fans send us Telegram messages. Do you ever get Telegram messages?
Not really.
Not really, but sometimes, though.
Not really. Like, there's only like 2 people that I've messaged on Telegram.
On Telegram.
Okay. So what app would you say is like the worst for kind of like younger ladies under 18 to be on, in your experience?
Probably Whisper.
Probably Whisper. Okay. So how did the conversation kind of go with Julie? So I mean, I'm a college dropout. I don't like to read too much, but
Again, I don't really remember a whole lot of, especially like the early on
okay.
part of the conversation, because it kind of went in and out.
Fair enough.
But it was just, for the most part, kind of normal conversation.
Okay. Was there any like deviation where she tried to like flirt with you or get a little bit risque with each other? Or?
A little bit, but I probably also contributed to that as well.
Okay, so it was a two-way thing.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a chick hit on me and then just not be into it. So I know what you mean. Were there any like pictures sent from her to you or you to her? Or?
Yes. I think so.
Okay, what would that have been?
She sent me. She sent me a picture of her in her underwear,
Okay.
and I sent her a picture of me in bed, I think.
Okay. When we say you in bed, are we talking basically, if I were to go through these whole chats, would I find anything that somebody might say, hey, it's a little bit inappropriate to send someone like that? Okay. What would it be, you think?
I was naked.
Okay, so you say dick to her. That's fine.
Like, you know, how would you say it was? Like, was it fully or was it kind of loose
It was
goosey?
like half.
A half chub?
Yeah.
So about how many inches?
I honestly.
Not like maybe 3, 4, 5.
I really.
Okay. I just don't want to jump to assumptions, so maybe like 4. Okay, I'm gonna say 4.
So was there any flirty talk like surrounding kind of those pictures being sent to each other?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, what was kind of talked about with that?
Just kind of like interest.
Interest and everything. Okay. Was there anything like y'all talked about doing together? Because I know kind of conversations get a little bit raunchy like that. Like, you know, I talked to a chick in England, and you know, we talked about just each other and all that type of stuff. But obviously, I'm not going to go to England, so.
I think she had said that she would like to play with it or something like that. But
Play with it, the clown, or?
no.
Okay.
And then I think I might have said that I would teach her how to.
Okay, so you played into that a little bit?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Was there any talk about, like, I want to lose my or anything like that? No? So it was just stuff talked about? Okay.
We move down here.
Yeah.
It is hot.
All right. So y'all talked about kind of pretty much
Not even really that.
just
Just kind of general playing.
general playing. Okay. So, was there anything talked about like actually seeing each other, like supposed to hang out or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay. What was supposed to happen with that?
She was wanting me to meet her at some point today.
Okay. And where was that going to be?
It was going to be one of the parks.
One of the parks.
Near Colorado.
Okay. And how were y'all supposed to get there?
I think we were both supposed to walk.
Okay. So you don't have a car right now? How'd that happen?
Just general issues.
Okay.
Kind of been looking for one right now, but now without a job, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, definitely. Dude, and even new cars, like what would be usually 40K is like 60K, 20K, 40K, like
Bidenomics.
yeah, absolutely. But what were y'all supposed to do I guess for lack of a better term, I don't mean to be insensitive, but like the playing at?
She had said that she was going to be at her grandma's place,
Okay.
and that her grandma wasn't supposed to be home.
Okay, so it's supposed to be like, I'm home alone, some like that. Okay.
Like you were saying earlier, like, you know, kind of like you teaching her, you know, I'm guessing you are trying to be too graphic. So like, you know, when you said I can show you how to, was that your way of kind of like trying to like PG it?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't really sit there and think about what I'm saying. I kind of play into.
Yeah, especially when, you know, when your hormones are going and all
Yeah.
that type of stuff. I get that. So we kind of want to ask about some stuff because, dude, like, do you have any kids of your own or no? But, you know, you have an ex-wife and all that stuff, and, you know, you have nieces and nephews, I presume?
I'm an only child.
You're an only child? Okay. Well, you were a kid at one point, I guess you could say. But I kind of want to ask a little bit about Telegram, and do you have Signal as well, or no, just Telegram? You have like Sessions or Teleguard, or okay? How did we get introduced to Telegram?
One of my friends around here told me about it, and that's how I kind of talked to her for a while.
Okay.
That was the only other person I've talked to.
Did you ever meet up with her?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Telegram like kind of like more of individuals or groups or kind of both?
I think it's supposed to be a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
But
Okay. So I mean, what has it been in your experience? Has it been both, or just groups, or just individuals, or?
like I said, I've only talked to 2 people on Telegram, so it's just
Okay. Fair enough. Because we're kind of trying to find out, because, you know, obviously we know you're not some malicious person or anything like that. I mean, we're talking to you. I can get a good sense of you. But some of these messages were pretty forward, I'd say. And like I said, we've all talked like that before, but I don't think something just popped up in your mind. Like, I don't think you just woke up one day and said, you know, I want to talk to somebody who's young like this or anything like that. Like, I don't think that goes through your head. But the internet, especially when we're jobless and especially when we have a lot of time on our hands, it can be a dark place. Has anybody tried to suggest you, like, have any adults tried to talk to you about younger stuff before? Like, hey, I'm into this, are you into this, stuff like that? I feel like that's definitely could have been happening.
I mean, it might have happened briefly once or twice. Nothing that I really like talked about.
What do they bring up to you?
I think they just kind of mentioned that they were into, you know, younger girls.
Younger girls? Okay.
And it wasn't something that I really, you know, pushed forward with.
Sure. What platform was that on that they did that to you?
I think that was Whisper.
Whisper?
I think so.
Okay. So somehow you got in touch with them, they got in touch with you. How did the conversation get to a point where, you know, they're saying, I'm into younger girls?
I think we were just talking about, like, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
That's
fair.
Where they went.
How recently was this?
Some months ago, probably.
Okay. So did they ever, and this was 2 people you said, or could have been 2 people?
Maybe, yeah, 1 or 2.
Okay. So how did they kind of, what was their ad they put out for you to talk to them, or what was the ad you put out to have them talk to you? Because I know y'all just can't talk to each other randomly, right? So what was the ad?
Just talking about.
Okay. You put out or not they put out?
I think it was one they put out.
Okay. Maybe just kind of DM them and all that stuff. All right. Did they, when they brought up young girls, I'm not saying that's something you pursued. It's obviously something you saw them talk about. Did they ever say where they kind of look at that stuff, or like, no?
I never asked.
Okay. I'm not saying you asked, but did they ever say like,
Well,
hey?
right, but no, they
Okay. Anywhere else, like on Instagram, has that been brought up at all? No.
You did say earlier that a couple people on Instagram would send him links.
Yeah, but it's
Telegram.
just like the general videos that get posted on
General video.
stuff that you can see on TikTok as well.
Like we were saying, like, you know, we have Telegram and stuff, and like, you know, we have friends that have Telegram. I mean, who doesn't have Telegram, right?
I actually didn't until just a few months ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you're being honest with us. You did tell, you know, the girl that, you know, you had Telegram.
Right.
What I was gonna say is, like, you know, also on Telegram, you know, people can get your personal information, and people like to do this weird thing with adding people to like group chats with like disgusting things in there, and you know, you want to leave those group chats as soon as possible, because it's like it's stuff that, like, you know, legally and morally you just don't want to see. And so we're just kind of like, you know, trying to see if maybe, like, you know, while you've been on Telegram for the last couple months, has anyone added you into any like weird groups or anything like that? No.
Okay. Are you sure about that? Because obviously, I think at this point we can come to a conclusion, like, you're not making any of this stuff yourself, and you're not, like, you know, trying to be a ringleader here or anything. But kind of our holdup here is there was some pretty forward messages to this 12-year-old, and like I said, I don't think you just have this realization that this is a conversation you want to have with somebody unless something was seen online. Because I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here, because it would be a step up if you just kind of said like, man, I just want to try this. And there was nobody that suggested this to you. Cause peer pressure on the internet's a huge thing. Like, I mean, dude, look at the challenge, you have one person eating, if then, how many kids do it, follow that stuff. So it's not, adults aren't immune to it either and all that stuff. And, I don't think you use any VPNs. If you did, it was just pretty one. And, obviously the internet of this place isn't exactly safeguarded to the max. I'm not accusing you of looking for this type of stuff because, like I said, it looks like adults that are following you. You're following adults, and even if we're 99% talking to adults, it's that 1% that people can take advantage of, right? So I think, and I would put good money on this, I think there has been people that have tried to suggest this type of content to you, like underage stuff, because this isn't an accident. People can, when people, they have an experience as a kid, something happened to them, and then now as an adult, they turn into this, right? So I think it's a similar thing. You didn't just wake up one day, say, hey, I want to talk to this 12-year-old girl. What I'm very sure have happened, and by very sure, I mean, this has happened to a lot of people before, and, you'd be the first one that it hasn't happened to, which obviously isn't the case. I think what's happened is there's been some younger content try to be displayed to you. People try to send it your way. I'm not saying you've asked for it. I haven't seen a single message of you asking for any of that stuff. If I did, I don't think I'd be here right now talking to you. But as for it just being sent, as for your eyes getting laid on it to maybe corrupt your mind, I mean, obviously I think I think we all know what happened with that. So I just do want to ask, what platforms have some idiots try to send this crap to you on or get you into this stuff? Because we know it's happened, but where? I wish I could tell you.
It would be Whisper, if anything.
Okay.
Like I said, like Telegram, I don't really use.
Okay.
Like, talking to people.
Fair enough.
And then Instagram, I also don't really use. I'll get on it occasionally. But
Yeah.
It's not I don't really talk to older people.
Fair enough. Did anybody on Whisper send you like an image or picture or an image or a video that you're like, oh, what is? I don't want this on my phone. I don't want to see this. Get this away from me.
Might have at some point. There's nothing specific that I can immediately come up with.
Okay.
But like I said, I haven't been on Whisper in like 2 or 3 months now. About 2 months.
Okay. Because the reason I'm bringing this up is because, yesterday we were talking about, hey, send me a photo of your so I'm more comfortable to come meet you and this and that. That's not something that a first timer, and by first time I mean the first time seeing something like that would say,
There's always an origin to everything,
Right.
Batman, his parents got in front of him. With Joker, he fell into a pad of acid. With Brian Moreland, he ate a cupcake. You know, everybody has an origin. That's pretty much what he's getting at.
Right. And obviously, this is not the first time that something like this has been shown to you or anything like that. So we can even take it back years and years and years, because maybe that's when it happened. But when's the first time that underage picture videos were shown to you on your screen? Because I'm not going to accuse you of looking for it, because I just don't think you'd be that type. But obviously, I know you've seen some shit online that is probably regrettable. Would I be wrong about that?
Oh, no.
Okay. And by regrettable, I don't mean a 20-year-old chained up or, some 25-year-old, I mean some regrettable underage stuff. Would I be correct about that?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I can't like come up with anything specific.
Okay.
Because I just don't remember. But some years ago, like the last time I had been on Whisper, yeah, probably.
Okay. What would that have entailed?
Probably.
Okay. Do you think that girl was something that an adult sent to you, or do you think the girl herself sent that to you?
I think it was an adult that sent it to me.
Okay. So he was kind of a traitor in a way? Okay.
And about I know it's a graphic image to remember, but you could look at a girl and tell when she's 18, 19. You could look at a girl and tell when she's in her 40s. And you could look at a girl and tell when she's, adolescent, 12 or younger. So, just from your eyeball view, what would you say age-wise she was? That he
Probably
sent you?
early teen.
So 13, 14?
Somewhere in there.
Okay. Do you remember anything about that guy's username at all? Okay. Can you remember what race the girl was?
I think she was white.
White? Okay. What can you remember about the context of how it was sent? Because I know you just open up with here's a pic of a 13-year-old. Like what do you?
Again, it would have been under the context of talking about interests.
Okay.
And I know that there's been some times where like it's been a conversation of, hey, send a picture of your
Okay.
stuff
Okay.
like that. And that might have been the context.
Okay. So that would have been years and years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we found the origin. Now, now that we kind of know the origin, how did it kind of progress? Did more people send you other images that were unwanted of younger ages as well? Like,
No, not really.
So it was that one time that happened?
Like I said, I don't remember any specific instances. I kind of vaguely remember. It may have been one or two times, but it's not like it was just a constant.
Right. Were there any, like, after seeing something like that, was there anything that, and like obviously we're not here to judge you for that, because I think if we were, we would just not be here talking to you, right? I don't want to compare it to this, but I am anyway. When we try a new food that we've never tried before, you get a craving for that food the next couple months, right? When they sent that image to you or images, did you ever like start getting curious about it, as in like, hey, I want to kind of maybe start looking at this stuff, or maybe look at pics of teen girls, stuff like that?
Not really.
Okay.
It's not something I haven't really thought about.
Okay.
So what do you think this, because I mean, we're trying to get the benefit of the doubt that someone implanted these thoughts into your head, because obviously, like, you were talking to the mind, right? So like, we're trying to get the benefit of the doubt, like, we don't want to think like, oh, this guy was a monster, like all the way around and wanted to go after this. We want to, we came in with the assumption of, okay, you know what, this was implanted in him. He's a sleeper agent, and when a minor came across him, he just got activated. It wasn't his fault. We were gonna call you the Winter Soldier, the Belly Soldier or something like that. But but you're telling us that like a lot of the things like this didn't come from that before. So it kind of is like putting us on a thing of like, oh man, like, is this stuff that he's just always been like?
No, it's like I said, it's not something that I've ever sought out. Really, I'm not. I don't know exactly how to explain it. But I mean, it's not like I just am sitting here thinking I want an underage girl. That's
Right.
Then what? I guess help us explain like why pursue it then?
I really don't know. I can say this, and it's going to sound like an excuse. I'm not exactly trying to make an excuse.
But we're asking genuinely, yeah.
But when I was a teenager, I hooked up with a 26-year-old woman that I'm out with. And it was a situation that at the time it didn't seem wrong.
Dude, I totally get it. Dude, you know how many of our high school teachers that we wanted to like? Right. I mean, I get that.
It in me going through it, it didn't seem like it was wrong.
Fair enough.
Different time back then. This is new lingo, but like whenever you say cap, like that means that's tight. So cap.
Right.
That's pretty cap.
Yeah, yeah. But
between that and the couple of instances where that has kind of been sent to me in the past, I don't know, exactly, just kind of the scenarios going on. I was bored and just looking to talk online, and I am someone that just kind of plays into a conversation. If I think it might go a certain way, I kind of play into that way.
Sure. How did the conversation go with that 16-year-old girl a few months ago that was on Whisper or wherever she was?
Which one?
You mentioned that there was a 16-year-old that talked to you a while back.
No, I was a 16-year-old.
No, earlier when we were in front of the house, we asked, has this ever happened before? And you said that there was a 16.
Oh, yeah. That was just a quick little conversation. It didn't really even go anywhere.
But you said something right there. Actually, you said which one? Like, has it been multiple 16-year-olds?
No, I was just trying to figure out what he was talking about because I thought he might have been talking about like the adults that sent, the suggestions. That's what I was
Like in
thinking.
our minds, you know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't be having a
understand.
conversation about like a 16-year-old or anything. We wouldn't even bother going to the cops about that. So, like, if there were other 16-year-olds, like,
No, there's been nobody else.
except for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, that was just a quick.
Did that get?
No.
I think it's.
Did that 16-year-old try to be suggestive to you?
No.
No? Okay. So, the way the algorithm works, when you kind of, I know you don't have Instagram too much, but, I'm sure you're loaded with Texas Ranger stuff,
A little bit, yeah.
your profile photo, and you look at one thing. Like, back when I used to watch football, it'd be football this, football that, and all that. So when it comes to kind of the younger ladies under 18 stuff, just kind of them talking to you, talking to them, that's how some of the adults can find you, try to get you into stuff. Has anybody like on Instagram or a Whisper, have they tried to suggest like, hey, I have a group, do you want to join this or anything like that? Any suggestions to that? No?
No, I don't join any kind of groups or anything.
Okay. Have you been invited to join one?
I think there's been some on like some of the big group messages on Instagram that show up at like the requests.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
But
that's everybody gets
I
those.
just delete those.
Yeah, of course.
Well, just to be more transparent with you, we're not law enforcement, not law enforcement or anything like that, so you don't have to worry. But we do have a private software that's been in development for the last couple of years where individuals who get images or videos sent to them, it bleeps up on our radar, and we don't know exactly what it is, but we see that those explicit images have been sent and everything. We did get a bleep from here, but and then compile that on with the fact that you were talking to a 12-year-old girl. We wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. We don't like to say that coincidences. One time's a coincidence, two times a pattern, but we're more of like a three-time type of guys. So we did get the bleep and everything. So it's not a matter of fact of like if, or it's just a matter of fact of when and just how much. So that's why we're asking,
Right.
because we don't care about the people that receive it. We care about the people that send it.
Right.
Yeah, and to cut through it, would you be willing to kind of go through your Telegram for us and show us what's on there?
I don't have it on here anymore.
When did you get rid of it? Earlier? Okay. Would you be willing to sign back into it?
I honestly don't even remember my sign because it's not something that
So if you typed in Telegram right now, it wouldn't pop up or anything.
No.
Mind if we look? Oh, 100%. That's you.
Can we also go through your gallery to see if there's anything on there? Okay.
I'm not going to that.
I don't mind if one of y'all follow me, but can I go get a drink of water?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Maybe. Hey, Ryan. How many computers do you have in there in your thing?
I don't have any other.
Okay, yeah. Mind if we go with you? Just in case. Okay. Just going through his trash right now. Here, Alex, you can go in with them. I'll be right here. Here for
You know, just like together for all respect that, man, you know? Not a lot of people using our Medicare financial aid system, stuff like that. So, I just trying to back on the bro, you know. We don't want to mess that up because they do what it is, bro. The system, you know, anything. We'll just be out here, and then, you know, if you want, we can go back outside.
I mean,
Cool. Wait. Taking telegram. Actually, you go to the app store. Yep. It's right there.
I'm gonna see if we have. Texting my cell phone here just to see if we have any other apps.
Can you update them with that right there? Well, I come to the one that you should have got them.
Oh, yeah, no, we do.
we can head back inside.
Okay, let's do it. Do you mind logging back into your Telegram for us just to make sure?
I want that server, that free charge and everything. Big texter. Hurt my hand. Shit. Let's go for see.
Yeah.
Here's his
That's a lot more messages than I ever had.
Telegram. It's like you got a message at 1.
Yeah, I had sent a message to you. Sound like it's good right there.
All right. Yeah, Ryan. Do you want to explain what was sent to Chloe and what Chloe sent to you?
Again, a lot more messages than I know popped up. I'm confused myself.
Out to that.
Honestly, kind of scared because I don't know.
No, we understand. Like, people add us to stuff and they send stuff. You know, we like I said, we have that program where we can remove this stuff. We're more worried about the people that send that.
Right, I understand that.
Yeah, Ryan. Just, I mean, I understand. Like, dude.
Like, I don't know what's going on.
It's okay. It's okay. Ryan, I understand. You know, we were talking about earlier, like peer pressure of the internet stuff. Obviously, I glanced at those images that were sent between Chloe and you, man. Like, the background was nothing from your house. This was recently, so it couldn't have been you that taken it, okay? But it came from somewhere, all right? But now's a chance to separate yourself from those other people, okay? Because I fully believe that you got peer pressure. No, Ryan, I know you don't. I know you don't. So, dude, I fully understand that peer pressure can happen, but, dude, all I care about, because look, I can't just go to wherever those images came from and just find that guy, but I can get pointed in the right direction, and we have people that can, all right? We're gonna leave you out of it, but now's your chance, dude. Where did you get those images that you sent to Chloe and Chloe sent to you? Because
They came from Whisper.
they came from Whisper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's stuff that got sent.
Were you aware that was child?
I
Be honest.
No, what I'm saying is I wasn't 100% sure. It definitely appears like it.
Okay, did it look like underage kids having? Yes or no?
I don't know the exact pictures, so I honestly.
Ryan, did you get Ryan? Listen, just don't argue with me. I'm not here to argue with you. Did you get pictures and videos from Telegram where it looked like underage kids were having? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So that picture wasn't 10 years ago that you got. That was probably more recently.
Yeah.
Okay.
That probably would have been part of this last couple of months.
Okay. So what compelled you to start sending child porn to other people? I'm not saying it's going to be an A+ essay answer, but just try to give your best answer why you'd send child porn to somebody.
I don't know.
But what do you think came over you? Like, try your best.
I really don't know.
What do you think it could have been?
Are you religious?
Kind of.
You think maybe like demons took a hold?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't want to like blame it on something like that.
Well, I actually appreciate that. But what do you think your best answer is for why you could have been compelled to send child porn to somebody?
Just kind of caught up in the situation. I don't.
Cause there was a boy in there that couldn't have been older than the age of 7 years old with something in his mouth that shouldn't have been in his mouth. And I was sent from you.
Yeah, are you sure those all came from Whisper, or did you get some Telegram group invites?
I don't need to.
Okay, so would you say, so you think it all came from Whisper, truly?
I think so, yeah, because
Okay.
there's nowhere else that I know of that
Are you able to even send videos on Whisper?
I don't think so, but
So where would the video have come from then? Like, I genuinely wouldn't know. Like, try your best.
maybe from someone else on Telegram.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Well, we need your help because
I'm-
you're our best way to find, we're coming to you for help.
I'm willing to help because that's not right.
Okay.
And we're glad you acknowledge that,
Well, first, help yourself. When's the first time you looked at child? Because it wasn't a couple months ago. I think we're dating back more than we can even track. I'm just asking. I'm jumping off a cliff here because I hope you're going to cash me on this.
It would have been from Whisper some years ago.
Okay. What, the first stint you've had it?
Yeah.
Okay. So how common was it for people to kind of send this to you and you trade with them?
Not
Once in a what?
once or twice in like 3 years. I mean, it's
Okay.
what you see there would be it. So
Okay. But so how does Chloe even get in touch with you to start trading with you though?
that would have been through Whisper. Anyone I've talked to on Telegram would have come from Whisper.
So basically, how would a Whisper conversation go to jump to Telegram and start trading that stuff?
Just usually, hey, do you want to talk on Telegram?
Okay. Is it kind of implied what that means?
No.
No?
I've talked to regular adults that don't go in this kind of direction whatsoever.
Okay. So what's the real reason you got rid of Telegram last night?
It was today that I got rid of it, actually.
Okay.
It's because I was done. I wasn't gonna go try to read, and I was just gonna get off of it.
Okay. So, obviously, there's messages on both ends of kind of that type of stuff, that child stuff. But you're looking through a gallery, there's nothing. So I'm just gonna be very honest with you, dude. Like, that phone's gonna be hooked up to something and dumped. I'm sure, as you know. You can take it back at any time. We're not holding it from you, but I'm letting you know it's gonna happen. It's not gonna be from us. But when you have to send something like that, I'm just going to ask you this, just be honest, because logically I know the answer, and they'll have the answer for us. Did you delete those from your gallery? Where'd you send that child from then? How did you send it to them? Like, where'd you send it from?
It was from there.
How's it going?
Are you Ryan?
Bro, that was disgusting. I've never seen something like that ever.
Yeah, it's disgusting for sure.
Oh my gosh, my heart. I don't know if you saw my face, Eric, but my heart dropped when I saw it.
Yeah.
It was, oh my, and we didn't even scroll up that much.
No.
You're actually.
Hey guys, can I talk to y'all over here?
Absolutely. Hey, his phone's over there in airplane mode.
Y'all want to talk to him? I'm talking real quick. Y'all want to come over here real quick? So,
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
who orchestrated the?
We did. So we have a group called we catch nationwide, and
My bad.
yeah, the chats are out of order, but we can show you on the phone. But we nationwide. So Ryan was messaging who he thought was a 12-year-old girl, and he didn't show up at the meeting spot, but he arranged the meeting and everything for today. And he admitted he sent the messages, admitted to knowing she was underage. And when we were talking to him, he told us that he's been sent child before, but didn't divulge as much as what it really was. So we asked him, he voluntarily let us go through his phone, and he had this app called Telegram, which he deleted today, but we re-downloaded it and we asked him to log in, and he did. And he gave us his phone to search through it. And in those messages, we saw child being exchanged with him and somebody else.
That people as young as the age of 7 years old.
And he did admit to distributing it to that person and to receiving it. And, you know, I just asked him a very blatant question. He's kind of beating around the bush. I was like, did you receive videos of what looked to be underage kids having sex, yes or no? And he said yes. And his phone's currently in airplane mode. I didn't tell him that we're keeping the phone. I just set it down in airplane mode, and I told him he can go get it whenever. And yeah.
Threatened at any point. We let him know that he could step away at any point.
Yeah, I told him it's voluntary to talk to us, but you know, there's currently child on his Telegram account right now.
All right. What we're most likely going to do in a second, besides checking his offender registration.
He's not a sex offender, I don't think.
Oh, I mean, we're going to verify
Yeah.
if he's or not. We'll most likely get one of y'all's.
And he was also trying to solicit her to meet him at the park.
Okay. Could you send me a pic of you without a shirt on? What age should y'all? I guess
12 years old, and we did send him a shirtless pic, but that was a picture of one of my male decoys who's over 18, and he just.
Well, did you think he was talking to like a young boy or young girl?
A young girl, but we just were able to pass off the 18.
I'm not sure which chat log it was, but he was also saying that he wanted to teach her how.
Okay. So, like I said, what we're most likely to end up doing, based off of what y'all described, we can probably do online solicitation of a minor.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah. So, yeah, we say we're 12 right there. That's the first contact on Whisper. He confirmed that he was indeed talking on Whisper, said it was him. And, yeah.
If y'all can do me a favor, like I said, I know y'all kind of have a thing going on.
Yeah,
If y'all can wait, can y'all wait over here while we finish up with him?
Yes.
So let me let you hold on to this.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much,
Yeah, sir, and his phone is right there in airplane mode already.
So I'll keep it in airplane mode as well because he might have another device and try to delete. Yes, sir. Bro, that was so disgusting, bro.
Yeah, man.
That was I never wanted to actually see it.
Yeah, it's very unpleasant.
Oh my gosh.
There's a neighbor out.
Excuse me, neighbor.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, I want every single person in his place to know he's a.
Something tells me his neighbors wouldn't care too much.
Bro, you this, bro.
You too, man.
Well, he can find out.
This dog. Gosh, bro.
Yeah, man. Off the streets.
Looks like a washed up Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Dude, every time we lean on the fence, they're like the fence is bench pressing 345.
Yeah, no.
Are you the owner of this apartment complex?
Come on, bro. You're being too nice. Come on, dog.
Are you the owner?
No, I'm not the owner. I just I live over there.
Yeah.
That's my neighbor. Right
That's your neighbor? Yeah, he has child on his phone.
who are you, sir?
I'm Alex Rosen.
And I'm Jidion.
Okay, I'm talking to my parole officer.
Are you a sex offender also, or?
Who are you?
We're an organization called MAP Intervention.
You want to talk to him, David?
Yeah, sure.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I can talk to him. Hey, how's it going, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Hi, you're the guy, you're the lady overlooking the sex offenders, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so this is a sex offender's place?
Sir,
you-
what is it?
Wait, you're a sex offender?
So you're talking to him.
Ma'am, is the man that called you a sex offender?
Sir, I am a parole officer.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't get your. What was your name again, sir?
No.
Oh, is that his parole officer or yours?
Bro, is that your trainer? Bro, look, that's the. He's the buyer. He's the seller. He's like,
Bro, I mean, he's not getting blurred. What the- Wait, we gotta find it. Hold on.
is this?
Dude, yeah, I didn't see him on the registry, or I didn't see him on. He was on the registry on Truth Finder, I should say. But hold on.
Got his plug.
You got arrested. Oh, excuse me, officer.
Hold on. I'll talk to the check. Go to give us a second.
Oh my God, bro, he is. Nothing came up on Truth Finder.
He's a sex offender?
Yeah, God damn it, dude.
Hey,
My bad. Freedom of speech, though. Freedom of speech.
I got
Hey,
you,
but
but
exactly. There's to what anyone's trying to.
Yeah. Just calm down, cause Beaumont PD be tripping sometimes.
It's not
Dang.
hard being him.
Bro, he's gonna get charged with the same stuff again: child and meeting and solicitation of a minor. He has both on his thing,
Bro, we literally have the gold mine right here. Let's just go and knock on every door and be like,
Yeah.
we have child hugs.
bro. Oh my God. Damn, dude, I'm such a bad habit of always checking Truth Finder.
Is this a sex offender building?
I don't know if it's like officially.
Because we just had a man come up like with his PO.
Uh-huh.
He just randomly gave us his phone to talk to his PO, and we asked him if he was a sex offender,
Okay.
and like he didn't want to answer. So we're like, he's a sex offender and he's a sex offender. We're guessing this is probably like sex offender village or something like that.
That is.
Seems like they were, yeah.
My partner said y'all had some like paperwork.
That's
for it?
correct, yeah.
Here.
And we have everything digitally to send y'all too, if it's in
Okay.
order, but this is kind of jumbled now.
And my bad about that outburst. I just saw something I
Yeah.
didn't want to see.
no, I got you.
I
I
apologize.
get it. It's just we got a job to do, and part of our job, big part of our job is just keep peace. And when people are, just
If I had to guess, there's probably over 100 gigabytes of CP on his phone.
Well, I would say it's probably not that much, but
Where are y'all
that little
getting that number from?
It was a endless chat log.
there's definitely multiple pictures and videos, but it's not
Of
100.
obviously
It's not
child
100
children.
gigabytes.
And so y'all have been like the catfishes or whatever.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, we were posing as a 12-year-old girl.
Okay.
Are y'all affiliated with law enforcement?
No, but our cases get taken up all over Texas for solicitation of a minor and child.
Go to court tomorrow to go testify.
Yeah.
Caught in Weatherford, so they take our case seriously.
Yeah, and we're all willing to come back and testify on this guy. We have a video of him admitting to everything under his own free will. His phone's in airplane mode. He willingly gave us his phone, and I told him he
No
could
one
take it
tracked
back.
him. We asked him multiple times if he felt threatened or anything. He said no, we're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
And just so I'm clear here, I'm pretty sure I know, but in the chat log, y'all,
That's
going to
us.
be that side
Yeah, and this is
popping
him.
up on the right,
Yep,
and then he's going to be on the left.
that's
right?
correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Were there images sent?
Yeah, so he sent a picture our way, and we sent an underwear photo and a chest photo of two people that were over 18. The chest photo was an adult male. Yeah. They have his phone. Nice.
Hey, let
Yeah,
us
give us
do
some-
our
We're
job.
We know.
So y'all, I mean,
This is just for our documentation.
yeah, y'all are free to record whatever. I mean, that's.
Yeah, we're not gonna get told.
But yeah, just kind of get in some space. Obviously, not like our officers.
Yeah. I think I destroyed. I'm just thumbing through here, but he did send a penis picture. I don't see where.
We said the age. That's the beginning of the conversation.
Oh, here we go.
yeah, that's the
this
beginning of the
said-
conversation.
Okay.
I don't even got really. So she's basically saying,
Yeah.
my chest isn't that big, and that's why I'm assuming that's how.
That's
y'all
why we
go
said,
around.
yeah, the adult male.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
This is. Oh, bro, that means we're friends.
Dude, BFFs, bro.
Hey, can y'all do me a favor while I contact
Absolutely.
some detectives and
What you
stuff?
mean?
Could y'all go ahead and give my partner y'all's ID cards?
Absolutely, yeah. We just parked right there. We can go get them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That way we can just have y'all's contact information.
All right,
real
sounds
quick.
great.
And I'm gonna make a phone call.
election, so you can. The address on here, it is the address. So
Okay.
I know
yeah,
you
I'm
gotta
not gonna say it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here, I can.
Yeah, if I can just get y'all information.
Anything like that.
All right, what's up, guys? Looks like, I hope there's a rest on the title of this video. There should be. Yeah, sub to Jidion channel. He just started this, so y'all probably don't know who he is in the pinned comment. And
I just made my channel last week.
right, and if you're watching us on somewhere else, sub to PP Southeast Texas on YouTube. If you're watching on Jidion's channel, so yeah, there's probably going to be a mugshot for this guy. So yeah, if you want to support what we do, go to locals in the pinned comment. It really helps us out. We do travel the most and catch the sickest. This guy's an hour and a half away from home, and that's very close to us. We usually do catch 10 or more hours away. So, yep, locals in the pinned
Go catch
comment.
another dude, y'all. I got some
Absolutely,
dudes for Alex.
absolutely.
Yo, let me do an outro for my video.
Go ahead.
All right, y'all.
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.